for a loop a little bit there. Shout out to Bay as well, fantastic tournament series, and Rondor sponsor, or Mateo unsponsored, but getting into game number 1 on PS2, who definitely trying to show you why, at least in my opinion, Palu definitely wins this matchup.
Yeah, and you know, Rondor already off to an aggressive start, and that's one of the things that Falco does. Once he finds that opening, he builds really big leads, really big damages as well. So against Palu, you really just gotta pick your turns, you know, and really find those openings. But right now, Rondor just still pressing all the way on the metal right now.
Yeah, no, one of the big stories of this game is also going to be how Mateo can find his way in, because up tilt's one of the best anti-airs in the game. It starts combos really well. Palu very famous as a character for having one of the best, if not the best, air game in Ultimate, but really just not having much of a ground game to speak of at all if he wants to jump at you more than anyone else. But Mateo really showing you that maybe that's a little overstated, finding ways in, just willing to just take hits for Rondor as long as he does not let him hit that up air.
And this is what Mateo just has to play right now. You have to play to those win cons. Just ledge trap with the Palu. You got to win those neutral interactions. You know, setting up with the explosive flame right here as well. Rondor looking to find his way on out, but hold up. You're going to be holding this grab and a nice meaty back air.
Yep, as we said before, right, calling him out when it matters most, catching that landing with a landing back air, and this is the Palu special.
All aboard.
Right? Nair, up air, that's going to get a juggle, and now Mateo just racking on the extra credit.
Yeah, and catching that side B in with the back air. Rondor, you know, looking to answer back with the forward air right now. Is trapped in the corner currently. No punish on the get-up attack, though, and just get it on out with the teleport. That's what I love to see from Palus. You know, opponents always try to read that kind of connection to the ledge, but they never expect that high. They never expect the highs.
And now Mateo kind of just not feeling like he needs stage control. Can get so much, but a beautiful high mix-up from Rondor, not allowing Mateo to get that up smash, converting it into stock off the up air just like that. Rondor finds a way to make it happen, and down 110 might be scary, but Falco, right, is famous for his 70-80% cutscenes, so.
Yep, and there's the back air, putting in the work in the corner again. That pole dance ain't just for show. And now Rondor looking to answer back right now, trying to trap the air dodge as well. But hold up, you're all aboard the Palutena train. You have your ticket. There's no stop off this train right now. The back air, the auto reticle also putting in the work, and Rondor he just wants out. And he's going to finally find it.
He definitely wants to find a way out of here, but first he has to find his way back down. He just hasn't been able to land once Mateo puts him in the air between those backers, between those dash attacks. Has gotten his landings caught over and over, and now trying to slow down the game, finally starting to use laser, but it's too little too late because of behind against Palu. She has so many zoning tools herself.
Especially, and you gotta be careful with that frame one reflector that Falco has as well. Not to mention those lasers that can kind of just catch you conditioning. But hold up, that backer though, always gonna catch you slacking if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, no, back throw going to catch you out. Palu, even with her grab range nerfed by a full third, still has a ginormous one. But pre-patch, it was almost like Melee Marth just a little bit.
I want to forget those times.
Afterwards, not as great, but that's okay. This character did not need that, and most of did not need that. Not even ironically, getting into game number 2 here, we're seeing the small battlefield counter pick from Rondor. This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
actually.
Because you really want to cut down on that space. You don't want your opponent to kind of just stun you out for the game as well, and you want these aggressive openings.
Yep, as well as the small battlefield platform height is a lot better for Falco than the PS2 height in terms of getting combo extended with up tilt hitting platform, and the fact that they're closer to ledge, giving Rondor more mix-ups, but it's not going to matter if you just get called out like that. Yeah,
right now the stage pick kind of ain't working out right now. Mateo really controlling things right down, just pulling out that neutral. Rondor just coming in with layers, just trying to condition that approach, but you're right back into the Palu cycle right now, and you're holding so much damage off these up airs, and now just find yourself right back in the corner. You're going to have to look for that challenge once again.
Yeah, no, finding the down throw into the fair. They're not able to find too much after that because he didn't manage to find the drag down, but the reverse up air into the back are so good. And continuing the ledge trap. Rondor really pushing himself to these limits and making it happen, getting a little too antsy on Mateo's shield there, and Mateo's trying to make him pay again.
Yeah, and you're playing the Palu mini party game right now. Back throw, just still putting in that work. Rondor has to catch on to her, else that's going to be spelling disaster later in this set. And right now, Still holding down the 4 right now. Rondor trying to hang tight for that back air, but Mateo is shutting it down still currently, but is able to find, no, still not going down.
That one's a true combo there. That spacing on illusion combos into the back air. Not going to find it there, and the Fair not going to do it either. The kill spark is lying to us, Snivy, but the down tilt, third time's the charm, gonna make it happen, taking the stock. Rondor's still in this one.
Yeah, definitely not lying about that one. And Rondor, we're seeing a lot more lasers coming out into play, you know, trying to force these approaches from Palu. And Mateo's giving those approaches all right, but not in the way that Rondor kind of wants it. Playing the game a little shield chicken out here. Mateo getting the upper hand, allowing to push this agenda against Rondor at the ledge here. And there you go, Nair went up tilt, always putting in that work.
And one of the things that really strikes me about Rondor's play so far that's not working out is how stubborn he is in neutral, trying to find these up tilts, trying to find these grabs. His more traditional combo starters, instead of saying, okay, I'm fine getting a fair, I'm fine getting a nair, because I can drag those down into something, or I'm fine getting a landing up air. He's not really trying to mix up his neutral very much, and when he does find openings, he's making so much happen, but he's just not giving himself enough opportunities to find them.
But hold on, this position is kind of what Rondor needs to get hit back, but Mateo, you know, shutting him down with the nair once again, pulling down the 4, but Rondor answering back fiercely with the forward air. If you take things off, it'll definitely be in a good situation, but Mateo definitely just wants to keep Rondor playing that game at the ledge.
Yeah, no, he absolutely does. Beautiful shield patience here, where Rondor just opting to hold center stage, but it doesn't matter. Mateo's going to find his way in with that invulnerable back air and just reset things once again. And this has been Rondor's struggle, is how does he find his way into these openings? And he hasn't been able to consistently, and when he does, he hasn't consistently been able to convert. This might be it. Patience threatening from Mateo, and the explosive flame not going to do it quite yet.
Yeah, but still just hanging around for that back air as well. There you go. There's the back throw. Not going to quite kill, but still allowing Mateo in a very good situation to kind of just take this stock from Rondor.
Yep, and the lasers coming out, just opting to rack on some damage. It make Mateo second guess a little bit, but spacing. Spacing's hard. Spacing's hard. It doesn't matter how good a player you are. Spacing is hard. Or Rondor not really ready for that F tilt to connect there. Mateo, getting a little bit cheeky, calling out Rondor for that one there, and going right back into game 3 here on small battlefield. I'd expect to see this stage for as long as, you know, well, I guess we won't see it again because Mateo now up 2-0 in the set, even though the scoreboard still says 1-0 here.
Yeah, not fooling anyone out here. We all saw the last game. But, you know, opening up kind of differently here on small battlefield. I feel like Rondor kind of wants to take a kind of defensive, maybe slow it down a little bit approach. But with Falco, you know, once you get those combos online, you're always rolling. You're always rolling that ball game. There's that up air, you know, putting in that work as well, getting up the damage, and not kind of falling into the Mateo nair train this time around. Yeah,
no, unfortunately his combo extensions, both Mateo's DI and SDI has been really good. He fell out of that first up tilt as well, but also just not able to get his full momentum on these aerials, so they wasn't able to get the full string. And now Mateo really making him pay, racking all this percent all the way back up even.
Ooh.
And even though, Mateo hasn't necessarily won a ton more neutral interactions than Rondor, there's been a lot of straight heads. Once Mateo wins neutral, the time he spends in an advantage is so much longer than the time Rondor spends.
Yeah, down to forward air, not going to quite take it here. But Rondor, you know, having this position at the ledge, though, is going to get that spot dodge called out and kind of just back thrown back into the arms of the blast zone.
Yeah, no, you just can't put yourself in the position to get grabbed there. Or you have to not let have those that close to ledge. Rondor just trying to slow it down, but Mateo's like, hold on, I'm up, dude. Why do you think I'll just time you out?
Yeah, and just falling back into the explosive frame from the back air as Mateo, you know, having those conversions online, just reading that DI coming out. And Rondor, you know, maybe looking to get a little impatient right now, but I get that he's trying to threaten that space to the back air. He's trying to call these approaches from Mateo, but Mateo is playing real smart, kind of catching on to that idea and just knowing when to throw that right in fair, and you're going to be paying for that taunt. You can't get away with that taunt. You just lost the stock for it. What are you doing?
He was trying to go for the taunt into the down smash. You saw the charge frames on that down smash start up, trying to hit him with the hands off. I can't say that last bit on screen, but hitting him with the up tilt back air instead. Unfortunately, the taunt to get bodied all too real, and you can't make mistakes like that, as you were saying, if you're Rondor down 2-0 against Mateo here in game 3.
Yeah, that's the taunt to give body combo. But, you know, it may be the psych up that he might need, but you are down a whole stock and everything. Dash attack, you know, setting you back up in the corner, especially when Mateo's catching on to that rhythm. He's catching on to Rondor's kind of tricks. And you see the forward air and the explosive flame, put it in that work as well, and the back air, and you're just already back to the ledge, just trying to set up for this next situation. You see Rondor having these lasers and the call-outs as well, but the back, you know, definitely putting in that work.
He's absolutely putting in that work, and Mateo, or Rondor definitely starting to make adjustments on Mateo. Oh, it feels like he's starting to get a hang of it, but it's a little too late, forcing Mateo to work. But when you're that low to kill percent and another taunt, hold on, Rondor, what you doing, buddy?
Rondor is currently checking out. He's at the register. He's ready to go on home. But, you know, almost calling out that teleport, though, on the back here. He may be in it, but up smash taking him right back out.
Yeah.
He checked out with the whole grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a winner, so he can't go home quite yet. But, you know, you were saying he might still be in it, but yeah, Palu up smash send him